Hey, my team. Okay, today's workout is a little bit different flow. We have two main pieces that we're doing, a part A, a part B, and then our finisher, which I think you know what it is. So we're gonna try something interesting for our first part. We're gonna do a heavy pressing sequence. We're gonna do several different types of presses. Now, I know some of us are limited in our options for pressing, so I need you guys to potentially make your own substitutions here for other pressing movements, or frankly, any other movement you want to stick in there. And I'll show you what I mean by that. So, I think 80 or 90% of us can do this workout as is, but again, some of us might need to be a little creative on adding a different pressing movement. Okay, so our first move is going to be a seated press. Seated press. Now I'm picking seated press because I want to focus on some stuff with the seated press. So let's see what it looks like. Got to wait here somewhere. Here we go. So I'm sitting with my legs extended in a difficult position. Torso is upright. I have my weight. Oh, this is too heavy to press. 35 pounds. I'm pressing it straight overhead. I'm going for 4 to 8 per side. Now, sitting with your legs out straight, upright, is hard in and of itself. So, of course, we can change our seated position, bend our legs, do something else that's more comfortable if we need to. And, of course, we can do the same move kneeling or standing if we need to or want to. You get to decide where you want to be based on the flow of the workout and what your ability is. After that, we're going to do another pressing movement. This movement's going to be 2 to 4 tempo push-ups. So we start in a push-up position. Now, again, any kind of push-up is all right. If push-ups are hard enough, just do push-ups. But if push-ups are doable, I want you to try to add some tempo. We're going to go down for a 1-2 count, then back up, 1, 2, and up. So 2 seconds down, 2 seconds up, only 4 push-ups. These push-ups should be difficult. So if they're not hard to do 4, slow things down even more. Then we go to another pressing movement. This time it's going to be a floor press. So we go from a vertical press to a horizontal press. And we capture that horizontal press by, again, laying on the floor and pressing straight up. Pressing straight up. So we have our vertical press, we have our push-up, and then we have a floor press. Now, some of you will not be able to get onto the floor. No problem. Just go back to another vertical press, all right? You can do another kneeling press, a standing press. Find a variation. Low kneel press, high kneel press, half kneel press. Something else that's different if you can't get on the floor, if it takes too long. Then after that, we go back to the push-ups for another set of the same tempo push-ups. So I think most of us will be able to do each one of these variations. However, if you're only standing or only on the floor, we'll need to mix things up a little bit. I'm going to leave that up to you. Be creative. Think about any pressing movement that you like or any difficult position that you want to get into and give it a shot. Otherwise, you can just do 2 strict presses overhead and then our push-ups, and then more strict presses overhead. All right? Now, for each round, this should be slow and tough. So it should take about 3 minutes. No longer than 3 minutes, I should say. 2:30 to 3 minutes. That will get us done in about 15 minutes because we're going to do this for 5 rounds. So that's our first workout. Going to really crush our pressing. Second workout is going to be more full body, high intensity functional interval. We're going to do a 10-minute AMRAP. So as many times as we can for these rounds. We're going to have 5 to 10 lunges. So we're stepping forward, stepping back into our lunge shape. Whatever variation you need, straight leg, high lunge, whatever you need. Kneeling lunge, just staying here or going back to here. Whatever variation you want. Of course, we can also sub this in with any kind of squat movement, high kneel, low kneel, glute bridge, etc. So 5 to 10 there. Then we do 5 to 10 bent over rows. So any variation of a bent over row, pulling the weight back and over. That can be standing, kneeling, seated, whatever you'd like. After that, we do 2 to 5 down ups, 2 jump. So, if you remember our down ups, start standing or kneeling, and we jump down to a plank and come back up. Of course, you can do a step out if you're holding on to something. Afterwards, I want to see a jump. This can be a nice hop. This can be a full tuck jump. This can be a lateral step. This can be a high knee on both sides. Any one of those will do for the jump. Then after you get those 5 tuck ups, 2 jumps, we're just going to do 5 down ups, 2 jumps, just 5 more down ups. And then remember, our down up is just that down to plank, the push up list burpee. All right, so I try to make this workout very interesting. It's kind of complicated. I really need a lot of creativity from everybody. If any one of those movements don't work, to sub for another movement. Use your mind, think about it. Everybody's gonna be a little bit different. The key is you're challenging yourself on something you want to learn. Guys, okay, that's our workout. I'm interested to see how it goes down at noon. Let's do it.